Why is it so important to watch who you joke on and what you joke about?
Why it's important? Because people forget that when they're sending out a joke, that it can offend way more than the person that is meant for. And I see it happen all the time. People be like, so-and-so is a hoe. She run around, she do this, she do this, she do that. I'm like, bro, you're one of 9 kids. And your mother had 6 baby fathers. So you gotta be real careful. Real careful about what you're saying about people, because don't miss out on the fact of the things that you're saying affecting you. It's like, and this is one thing athletes, entertainers, rappers, etc. do all the time. They say, if you ain't talking money, you ain't talking my language, I don't want nobody broke around. It's like, bro, your whole family is broke. Don't forget the environment that we come from. So if you come from that environment and you sending out these shots, I don't want no broke people around me. Dog, you talking about your family. So sometimes those jokes that you intended on to hit somebody, because you upset, it be done hit so many more people. Like, I think I seen something with a celebrity, I think it was Kevin Hart, that was arguing with his boy. He was like, do you got a house? Do you got this? Like, if I stop paying you, how would your life, I'm like, dang, bro, nah, they made up and apologized, but I'm like, who else are you hitting with that statement?
For sure.
Because when you say stuff like that, like, man, look at you, man, you fat and all that, you out of shape, look at yourself, and you dogging somebody, and even if the jokes is funny, you be like, wait a minute, it hit the target, but it also went through them and pierced some other people, and that's the reason why you'll see people not liking somebody.
Yeah, the ricochets like, be deadly.
Deadly, because imagine, it even happens with, you cannot like somebody based on how they treat someone else, because they roasted them or whatever, and you know it applies to you.
Right.
Like, people used to always say jokes, well, that so-and-so act like they're on crack. And I used to be like, I got family members on crack, and they do not act like that. Don't get so caught up. Now, it didn't offend me, but I can see how it can offend somebody else. Or you look like you ghetto, or you homeless, or whatever. You be like, what are you talking about? You don't know who you hitting with your jokes. So I say be careful with who you joke on and how you joke with them. I even got one of my friends, even when we grew up at and went to college, we joked on each other about education. And this is like personal jokes, me and him joking. He'd be like, man, you with that masculine education, I see y'all y'all test scores, y'all low, you dumb or whatever. And we was joking,
right.
And I say the same thing. Look at you, bro. You went to this high school. Dog, y'all can't even blah, blah, blah.
Right.
But if I'd have said that publicly, like if you would have said it publicly, you with that masculine education, you know how many people in masculine would have felt like they would have felt slighted.
Yeah, for sure.
And comedians do the same thing. I don't like nobody in this city because of one person. Next thing you know, the whole city is turning against somebody, but that's a whole nother thing. I just want to be clear. Watch where your jokes land, who they land on, who they affect, and don't be mad if you're one of these people that joke all the time and you realize a lot of people don't like you because you're saying some offensive things that may go towards one person, but it's spreading and hitting a lot of other people.